The 1-second riddle challenge. Solve these riddles in 1 second. Welcome to our 1-second riddle challenge. Get ready to test your brain power with a series of fun and intriguing riddles. These puzzles will challenge your thinking and keep you entertained. Let's see how many you can solve in 1 second. Ready up, and let's dive into the riddles. I'll present a riddle, and you have 1 quick second to think about it. After 1 second, I'll reveal the answer. This format keeps things exciting, fast-paced, and gives you a chance to really ponder each puzzle. Ready for the first riddle? Here we go! I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. What am I? Take a few seconds to think about it. This classic riddle has stumped many, but the answer is simpler than you might think. Time's up! The answer is an echo. Did you get it right? Let's move on to the next riddle. What has keys but can't open locks? This one might seem tricky, but if you think about different types of keys, the answer will come to you. Time's ticking. The answer is a piano. How are you doing so far? What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? This riddle plays with the concept of time and letters. Think carefully about the wording. Ready for the answer? It's the letter M. These riddles are definitely making you think. What gets wetter as it dries? This classic riddle stumps many with its paradoxical nature. Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? The answer lies in the humble towel, which, though it dries you off, absorbs water in the process, becoming wetter. What belongs to you but is used more by others? This riddle highlights the significance of identity and communication. Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? The answer is your name, a personal identifier that others use far more frequently than you do yourself. What has hands but can't clap? This riddle introduces an object familiar to everyone, yet often overlooked in such a context. Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? The answer is a clock. Despite having hands, a clock remains silent and functional, marking the passage of time without ever making a sound. What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? This riddle plays on the concept of physical space and utility. Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? The answer is a stamp, which, affixed to an envelope, can journey across the globe while remaining in the corner of the letter, facilitating communication worldwide. How about this riddle? The more you take, the more you leave behind. This riddle invites us to ponder actions and consequences. Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? The answer is footsteps, a metaphor for the journey of life. Each step you take leaves a mark behind, symbolizing progress and the passage of time, making it a reflective and poetic riddle. What goes up but never comes down? This riddle might seem tricky, but it's a fun way to get you thinking. As you ponder the answer, consider the passage of time and the inevitable progression of life. Ready for the answer? It's your age. Clever, right? What has a thumb and 4 fingers but isn't alive? This classic riddle stirs up the imagination. Picture objects that mimic human attributes but lack life. Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? The answer is a glove, an everyday item that fits perfectly yet remains inanimate. What is so fragile that saying its name breaks it? This riddle plays on the concept of fragility and the power of words. Even the slightest utterance can shatter its existence. Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? The answer is silence, a profound idea that highlights the delicate balance between presence and absence. Next, the more you take, the more you leave behind. This riddle encourages you to think about actions and their consequences. Each step you take leaves a mark, creating a trail of memories. Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? The answer, footsteps, is a poetic reminder of our journey through life and the paths we tread. What has an eye but cannot see? This riddle invites curiosity about objects with human-like features. Consider tools and instruments designed for specific tasks. Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? The answer is a needle, an essential item in sewing, whose eye serves a purpose beyond vision. Now, let's dive into another riddle. Think about something that is full of holes, yet still manages to hold water. This might seem contradictory at first, but there's a common household item that fits this description perfectly. Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? The answer to the riddle is a sponge. Despite being full of holes, it effectively holds water. making it an essential tool for cleaning. This riddle showcases the importance of not taking everything at face value and understanding how certain characteristics can coexist harmoniously. Here's a riddle that might surprise you. Consider something that has a heart that doesn't beat. This riddle requires you to think metaphorically rather than literally. Reflect on what objects or entities might have a heart in a figurative sense and see if you can come up with the answer. Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? An artichoke has a heart that doesn't beat. This riddle highlights the unique structure of the vegetable with its tender center aptly named the heart. Despite its lack of a pulse, this heart is cherished in culinary dishes for its rich, nutty flavor and smooth texture. Now, let's find this riddle. I am tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? This riddle refers to a candle, which diminishes in height as it burns. The candle's transformation symbolizes the passage of time, making it a perfect metaphor for aging and the inevitability of change. What can you catch but not throw? Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? The answer is a cold. This riddle cleverly uses wordplay to highlight the common experience of catching a cold, an ailment passed from person to person. It's a reminder of how easily illnesses can spread, especially during cold seasons. What kind of room has no doors or windows? Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? The answer is a mushroom. This riddle plays on the word room, leading to the unexpected yet logical answer. Mushrooms, with their unique shapes and growing environments, make for an amusing and memorable twist on the concept of a traditional room. You made it to the final riddle. Here it is. The person who makes it sells it. The person who buys it never uses it. The person who uses it never knows they're using it. What is it? Take a few seconds to think about it. Ready? It's a coffin. Pretty hard, this one, and I hope you use it after 1,000 years from now. Let's enjoy our beautiful life. We'd love to hear how you did. Tell us how many riddles you got in the comments section. Did any particular riddle stump you, or did you breeze through them all? Your feedback helps us create even better content for you in the future. For more riddles, puzzles, and other fun challenges from Ridley Do, hit that subscribe and like button. This way, you'll never miss an update. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.